Do you think your English pronunciation is perfect? Well, think again. Even native speakers get these words wrong all the time. In this video, I'll reveal 10 commonly mispronounced words by native English speakers to test and see if you can pronounce them correctly. And trust me, you're going to be shocked by some of these. Let's see how many you get correct. There'll be 10 words in total. Let's start with the first one. And come here, come here. Watch out for traps. Number 1. The of this word is easy. The pronunciation of this word is easy. Pronunciation. Don't get confused with the verb. The verb is to pronounce, but the noun is pronounce, pronunciation. I cannot tell you the amount of times when native English speakers, teachers have come up to me at conferences, meetups and so on and said, oh, your pronunciation with Emma. And I have to say, yes, I'm pronunciation with Emma, and try and subtly correct them. It happens way more than you probably think. Number 2, we have a small in our garden. Vineyard. Vineyard. This has 2 very short vowels. Vineyard. Now, of course, this word is a combination of vine and yard. So what many native speakers do is they just combine these 2 together and say vineyard or vineyard, I've even heard. But the correct pronunciation is vineyard. Vineyard. If you're not sure what a vineyard is, it's the place where they grow grapes to make wine. Number 3. He, every morning. Says. He says hello every morning. A common mispronunciation is he says. So of course the verb is to say. I say, you say, he, she, it says. It changes. So again, the correct pronunciation, he says hello every morning. Number 4, the cat broke my vase. Mischievous. Mischievous. The mischievous cat broke my vase. Now, if you're a US speaker, you may hear vase, so just be aware of that. However, that keyword, mischievous, is quite commonly mispronounced as mischievous. Mischievous. So be careful. The correct pronunciation is mischievous. Number 5. I drink tea. This is a little trick for you, a little trap question. You can say, I often drink tea, or I often drink tea. You can pronounce it with the T or without the T. Both ways are correct. So you can say, I often drink tea, or I often drink tea. Both are completely fine and correct to use. If you ever have someone tell you, no, 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 often is the correct way, or no, 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 often is the correct way, then send this video to them because I think they need it. Number 6, I need a from my doctor. Prescription. With that R in there. Prescription. I need a prescription from my doctor. A common mispronunciation is actually to remove the R at the start. And instead of saying prescription, many native speakers say prescription. I'm guilty of this as well. I used to say this all the time, and then one day I actually tried to spell it, and I was like, hold on, there's an R in there. Check the dictionary, and of course, the R is pronounced, so I had to correct myself. So yeah, don't do what I did. Prescription is the correct pronunciation. Number 7, I'd like an please. It's not Espresso. I don't know why native English speakers, and I'm guilty of this as well, I've done it a few times, a cheeky espresso has slipped out when I've ordered. I don't know why we do that. I think as natives we sometimes confuse express, like express delivery, for example, and so our brains just think, espresso, espresso, and we get a bit confused. So be careful, there's no k sound, it's just espresso, espresso. So in the sentence, I'd like an espresso, please. Number 8, I need bread, milk, cheese, etc. etc. There's no ek. It's not etc. etc. Again, I'm guilty as well of saying etc. Sometimes it still slips out now. So in the sentence, I need bread, milk, cheese, etc. And we also never read this as etc. So we never say, I need bread, milk, cheese, etc. No, we write it as etc, but we always say etc. You can also pronounce it as etc. Cetera. So you can remove the syllable or not. Etc. or etc. Cetra is a bit more common, but you choose which way you prefer. And number 10, a final sentence. Hopefully you're doing well so far with this test. Polar bears live in the Arctic. Arctic. It's quite common for native speakers, especially when we're talking quite quickly, to remove that first k sound. So instead of saying Arctic, it's quite common for them to remove it and say Arctic. Arctic. So one final time. Polar bears live in the Arctic. Polar bears live in the Arctic. And that's it for today's British English pronunciation lesson. How many did you get correct out of 10? Let me know down in the comments. A quick disclaimer before we finish today's lesson. This video was made entirely for educational and entertainment purposes. I'm in no way promoting a single correct form and that the other forms are wrong or bad in any way. When I say the correct form, I'm talking about what is shown in the dictionary. But of course, thousands, if not millions of people mispronounce these words every day, and they live life being understood by many other people. But what I'm showing you as an English learner with this video is that native speakers mispronounce words all the time. And they survive, they live life, and they're okay. And of course, it's important that you hear the correct pronunciation of the words, but you should also be aware of how it's commonly mispronounced. So if you hear it, you can understand people better. Thank you for watching today's lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're interested in improving your English pronunciation, but you don't know where to start, then why not download my free English pronunciation pack? It will give you everything you need to start improving your English pronunciation today. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to tell me your score. How many did you get correct out of 10? Down below in the comments, I will be checking and seeing who got 10s. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.